Thank goodness I could ditch the 60-second ritual for just going straight to it with OBS. Very good benefit. Okay, what did I do? Rip Leroy. Never forget Leroy Jenkins. Never forget Fuchsia City. Safari Zone. Game Corner. Oh yeah, I stopped at gambling, I remember. But right now I need to go back to, what's it called? Yes, Wisp can fly. Okay, good. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't be able to fly back to Route, what's it called? Where is it? Like, I remember the names of the cities, but I don't remember the, what's it called? 15? Yeah, there we go. Gotta go back there. There's a bit of a, what's it called? I skipped a few trainers. Not this one. Nope. Nope. Wait, did I beat all of them, or did I skip some of them? Nope, there they are. I raised Pokemon for protection because I live alone. How tragic. Olivia. Oh, she's in this game too. In all the Pokemon games I've been playing recently... Oh no, high jump kick just missed for the first time. Nope, getting out of that one. That could have been bad. I think Morpheus should get a little love right here. Oh, thank goodness it's just sleep. I can deal with that. Don't even have to waste a turn on it. Because I'm using Snorlax. Perfectly fine. Sleeping is his natural state. Might keep Snore for a very long time just because of that. Alright, one down. Only problem is I can't tell when it's going to be over. So probably should switch out again. Hugo. Sure, why not? Just keep everyone around the same level. That's what I'm trying to do. This will actually be just normally effective. Hey, Roz. Durant. Sleep! Well, I got the Poké Flute, so it doesn't matter. Never have to buy an Awakening again in this game after you get one of these. And we keep it moving. There we go. Hopefully I won't use Sleep Powder again. Of course he tried to. But at least it didn't hit, that's good. And there you go. Pokemon isn't about winning or losing for me. Probably should medicate my Hitmonlee like immediately. Don't want him to die. So, high jump kick actually failed for the first time. A little bit shaken by that. Oh, you're a little cutie, so like a darling Pokemon. That's not creepy. Grace. Oh, it's good. No, screw that. That's definitely not happening. get the rock. What was I about to say? I don't know, I'll remember it. Might as well use Rock Blast just in case. I know Rock Tomb would have done it, but Rock Blast has guaranteed several hits. Oh, probably should have changed there, but nah, whatever. Hey, hope you're not too late. What did you miss? I literally just started. It's perfectly fine. The only thing you missed was high jump kick not working. For the first time. I'd say it has a pretty decent rate of success otherwise, though. How many times have I used it? Like 20 by now? Looks so cute, too. What's it? It didn't do that. It surprisingly didn't do that much damage. The recoil only did like 20 damage. I thought high jump kick was supposed to be way worse than regular jump kick with the recoil. Work over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. Oh, he understands the rules of Pokemon. Yeah, thanks. Absolutely no idea what to... What's it called? I'm just gonna go for a rolling kick. I know poison versus fighting isn't that good, but Bruce needs a few levels. Pretty sure that even though it's against the poison type using stab poison, it's not gonna be much. Like, Bruce is a decent fighter, hopefully. It's rough. Yeah, it is. Okay, now I might want to get him out of here. Only now is it a problem. Can you hear me fine? By the way... Well, at least Yuki has what's it called. He has leftovers, so poison really doesn't matter. But I immediately need to get to a Pokemon Center after this. That is a definite. Like, there's only 2 poison-type Pokemon in the game, and they're used a lot. Well, 2 poison lines, rather. Well, purely poison. If you want to get technical, all the ghost types are poison. But... I haven't seen a Haunter or Ghastly or Gengar in this game use a poison-type move. Like, the only time I've seen it use a poison-type move was, what's it called? Crystal. Otherwise, I haven't... Loud, proud, and clear. Okay, good. Thank you. Hope I have an antidote to keep the poison off Yuki. I have the next best thing. I have... Fly. And I have Morpheus for his ace. And he's immune to poison, so it doesn't matter. He'll still be taking damage, but he can't get poisoned. I'm glad I got that over Thick Fat. Like, there aren't a lot of fire types or ice types in this game. I know that the Elite Four, the first one, does have an ice type, but that's really one of the only instances that you're going to be going against those. Otherwise, no one else really uses them. I'm sure there's one odd trainer I'm not thinking about, but other than Lorelei, like, I just can't think of any. I'm already preparing, what's it called? Hitmonlee for her. That can't be true. Just as good then, yes. But I really need to... 2 trainers and I've been forced back to the Pokemon Center does not bode well at the start of the stream. Wow, it didn't shake once. I thought the poison was crazy back at this point, but apparently no. Well then, back to Route 15. I guess. Wait, did I get the Super Rod from... What's his face? I need to check real quick. Yes, I did. Okay. I didn't remember if I did that or not. Wait a minute, why am I... There we go. Oh, why wasn't I writing this in the first place? Okay, come on. I just got the... off some loser. You know, Team Rocket... Did they steal anything in this game? This Ernest guy right here, Ernie, is the only one that actually blatantly said, hey, I stole something. While browsing for some Sun and Moon art on Tumblr, you came across the plight of a player who had a hard time grinding for a Sableye with the Trickster ability, so you vouched to help them by finding one for them via soft resetting. Oh, that's nice. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Never mind! I thought high jump kick had serious repercussions. This is the second time it surprised me, and it was even less this time. Anyway, switching out. The thing I've been looking to get in that game was, what's it called? Recently I got my butt kicked really bad by a Snivy with Contrary and, what's it called? Leaf Storm. So that's what I'm breeding for at the moment. In Ultra Sun. Or at least trying to. But seriously, Contrary is broken on that Pokemon. Oh, this guy has 5 Pokemon. Brilliant. Thank goodness for Rock Fury attack. Maybe he was a former Rocket member who had a hard habit to kick when it comes to stealing Pokemon. Maybe. That is a possibility. Wouldn't be the first time that there was a former Rocket member just in the game. Zuh. Plural. Yeah, just Dragon Rage. Good luck. Thanks, I guess. It's just gonna take a lot of breathing, apparently. It's a hidden ability that I'd never heard of until it was used against me that one time. And I hardly ever use Servine. I mean, Superior. But that wiped half my team. No problems. Which is why I'm so interested in it. I mean, when you know what apparently works, why not adjust? Know what I mean? Still hard for you to believe that someone with a noble ninja career like Koga was once a member of Team Rocket. I can believe it. It wasn't really ninja that were honorable back in feudal Japan, it was samurai. A ninja was basically a mercenary. In most cases. So he literally could have just been like a hired assassin guy. Instead of just like a freelancer, as if you will, instead of a full-on member. At least that's what I might think it might be. And once again, I do not have any antidotes. I probably should buy some after this. Figure he'd be the type to keep away from politics or organizations outside of his clan, since he's a shinobi and all. Yeah, quite the contrary, actually. Ninjas work specifically for political reasons. Maybe join a dare, maybe. But thinking of the history of ninjas, that actually makes a lot of sense. Come to think of it, most samurai were also kind of a political thing. Like, they're as close to knights as Japan could get. Life's too short, it's cool to live as an outlaw. Team Rocket rules. Okay, that guy definitely is just... He's either a fan or he is part of Team Rocket and he just likes his motorcycle. And I'm assuming that's supposed to be left up to interpretation. Looks so gentle, I think it can beat you. I'll give it a go. What about Red looks gentle? Becky. I can't imagine a Becky without a Valley Girl voice. Oh my god! that name has been ruined for me. Still color you unhappily surprised. Not exactly pleasantly surprised, but not really surprised either, if that makes sense. Well, not too surprised anyway. This person evolved to Raichu way too quickly if it only knows Thunder Shock. Flips off Ernest. Sure. No, wrong. I'm afraid the bikers. They look so ugly and mean. That one specifically will have semi-voice acted. Just because of her name. And I keep forgetting to watch read up their things. This is probably a Yugi Burst situation. So West was kind of ahead in levels. So I'm kind of staying away from him. I mean, using him until everyone's caught up. But he'll be a good backup. You're perfect. Help me train my little brother. Oh, this person also has a little brother. Ken and Maya. No, Kinron. Oh, one of them had the same idea. And the same level Pokemon. Oh, I am getting nightmares of Leroy Jenkins. I I mean, flashbacks. I need to get Yuki out of here. The Thunder Punch could still be lethal. It's 4 times effective, even though it's not... what's it called? So West is gonna have to eat a hit, but... I am kind of scared of the Hitmonchan, even though it has bad stats. Oh, thank goodness. I thought he was gonna go for a Thunder Punch with the... what's his name? Okay, that's significantly better. But I'm gonna get Wisp out of there because he has a weakness to... what's it called? He's normally affected by fighting-type moves. And that does not bode well. Oh, he had the same idea. Okay. I'm gonna say... play it safe. There we go. He's done. Good. Thank goodness that wasn't a crit after focus energy. Unfortunately, the experience had to be split 3 ways. You have to focus, concentrate on what you're doing. Two people to talk to. Okay, we'll turn it up. I'll add you to our training menu. Oh, blech, I wish I had a nice sister. That guy's very unappreciative of his sister. What's cool and happening? Trading Pokemons. Celia. That doesn't seem like a real name. Never heard of anyone named Celia. Thank goodness you used the Clefairy. I said trade. Oh. She's one of those people. I trade Pokemon with my friends all the time. Okay, unfortunately we're out of trainers now. So if I want to do anything, I either have to go up against a gym or, what's it called? Take on Silphco. Maybe I could test the waters with Koga just a little bit. Like, I won't go all the way up to him, but... I'm gonna check this out real quick. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon, do you understand this? Pokemon is about strategy. I'll show you how the best strategy can beat brute strength. Well, I'm actually going to... My strategy is to brute strength this entire gym to test the waters. Oh! That's how high... That's how far ahead they are. Haha! Immunity. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I forgot, Morpheus is a... what's it called? He's a special tank, so he should be fine in here. And Hypno's attack status garbage. But probably shouldn't have come in here just yet. Oh my lord. So that level 38 just scared... Very scared. It's not a Nuzlocke without peril, though. Oh, good, a better... What's it called? Just immediate upgrade to... What's it called? There we go. Better body slam. Sorry for yelling screw you to Ernest. You wanted to get that out of your system. It's fine. What? Extraordinary! Okay, so I'm definitely not ready for this here right now. But at least I tested the waters and got some decent experience out of it. Is it? But now that I got that, what's it called? I know that they only have, what's it called in there? Hypnos and Drowsies. And they're going to lead with poison moves, so I might be able to get away with grinding Morpheus specifically in here. I'm gonna take the risk. I was a magician once upon a time, but I dreamt of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. Not really much of a difference. And he's a juggler. Kirk. Oh. One of the better Star Trek captains. Wait. Why is this level on par with me now? Okay, whatever. I'm assuming the Hypno is like a barrier to entry sort of thing. Like, you need to be about this good before you fight the gym leader. That's why they put him up front. So I'm going to assume level 38 is where I'm going to need to be with most of my Pokemon before I go ahead with this. Go get him. Thank you. I think that's safe to assume at this point, though. Even with Reflect. Wow. Stab Body Slam is... Don't underestimate it. Either that or Psychic Pokemon are all just glass cannons. Nope. Reflect actually did something for a decent Psychic Pokemon. Apparently. Former Magician turned Ninja turned Juggler. Why does that sound like a disaster waiting to happen? I'm done for. But you heard it there first. He said it, not you. Even though I've lost, I will keep training according to the teachings of Koga, my ninja master. So, you mix brawn with brains, good strategy. It's remarkable for a child trainer. I just winged it. Is it? That's his, what's it called? His ninja way, his, I studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninjas have a long history of using animals. That's actually educational a bit. Tamer Edgar. And that is to justify having a poacher-looking man inside of here, apparently. Special and not stab. Get out of here, Arbok. And immune to poison. This was actually a very good idea. It was worth the risk, apparently. I'm not gonna be crazy enough to go up against Koga after this, but... this is definitely helping. Sand Slash. Yuki should be able to handle it. I'm going to assume. What does Sand Slash have to do with what's it calling, though? With poison? I mean, it can learn Poison Sting, but that's literally the only move it can learn. That's poison. As far as I know. So I don't entirely understand that. I guess that's the only qualification, is able to learn at least one poison-type move to enter this gym. I'm assuming it's the same with what's it called. Just with everyone in general in here, because they were using Hypnos, but they specifically had poison gas for this gym. And that is also a one move thing. Ooh, Glare could have been bad. I remember back in the day dreading Arbok just because it had Glare. And takes this many hits to knock out. But paralysis is one of the worst status effects in this game because it's permanent debuff unless you do something about it. Sleep will go away over time, and poison, you're going to be dealing with that no matter what. Like, you're going to have something prepared for that, but Paralyze, that doesn't come up as often, and when it does, it's scary. Makes sense to be a poison gym. These are ninjas we're dealing with. Yes, true. They do use anything at their disposal, and they try to be discreet. Ooh! And they're all about that whole only kill the target thing. I have much to learn. What is the Japanese for ninja way? They say that in Naruto a lot. I know that. But I forgot. Like, I've been watching the Spanish dub of Naruto too much to remember. Stop right there. The famed invisible walls of Fuchsia City Gym having you frustrated. Not really. It's literally just a box to Koga. Phil. Okay, that's slightly more concerning. I might do the same to Sabrina's gym, though. Like, just hit up everything that I can. Know what I mean? But, of course, I would have to test the waters with Morpheus again, because psychic Pokemon are strong, let's face it. They're glass cannons, but they hit like a truck. And Morpheus is the only thing that really resists them on my team. And it's only technically because of his stats. You know what? Wisp is actually close to evolving. I think I'm gonna just give him a little bit. Right here. There we go. I'm just gonna fly just in case because I know Arbok has a lot of tricksy moves. Arbok is more scary because it's a tank that does status damage moves rather than being offensive. Although they can learn Flamethrower, which is a nightmare. I'm pretty sure. Do I have any Ghost or Bug type that could be very useful in Sabrina's gym? Yes, yes I do. But the only Bug type I have is also part Poison. So I'm a little bit scared about that. I'd have to check something real quick. Like, would that work? Oh, what's it called? Why is Bug all the way at the bottom? Weak against fire, flying, and rock. Resists grass, fighting, and ground. Okay, so it would just be 2 times effective against Nick. So probably not bringing Nick out for Sabrina either. That would be a death sentence for him. Whoa, you got it. I've got whatever it is, apparently. But I'm just going to immediately deal with that. All but one of the gym trainers is kind of... might be assigned to back off for a bit. But I can access it. I'll have to make like a Roto-Rooter Flush Giovanni and his goons out of Saffron City. Yeah, that is true. So I could technically still level Nick a little bit. If I had to. I think I'm just gonna give what's his name. I might regret using this rare candy before Elite Four, but I'm gonna use one. I'm just gonna give Wisp the evolution now, so he isn't really slacking on back in the stats department. Having another fully evolved backup just in case is kind of the key to surviving a Nuzlocke. I've learned. Like, evolve your Pokemon as quickly as possible. And I just so happen to be able to. Huge stat jump. Hello. Hi, Deku. Playing Nuzlocke with Pokemon. Haven't done this in a while. Should probably say that. So I'm being a little bit extra careful right now. So please pardon that. You're gonna see a little bit of cowardice. One second. I'm gonna knock out the last guy in what's his name's gym. Koga's gym real quick. So you beat my special techniques. His Keke Genkai! Could never do Pokemon Nuzlocke, you don't like losing Pokemon. Nate. It's like... Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty much the same at this point. I've committed to it as well, though. I've come this far, like, even though it's been hard. And the reason that it's taken me so long is because of how nerve-wracking and stressful this is. I might not make this a regular thing, but I'm definitely going to at least finish this. I try to do that with things I start eventually. Just when I can. And this is definitely one of those moments. And this is the only, what's it called? Pokemon game I currently can stream at the moment. You had me fooled. Like, my only way of streaming a portable game is Game Boy. I mean, the only portable games I can stream are Game Boy and cell phone games. At the moment, because I don't have a 3DS. Capture card. Or a modified 3DS. Rather. Either. So I wouldn't be able to stream DS or 3DS games. Unfortunately. So me doing the one and only that I have access to at the moment would be perfectly fine. Is it? And no, even though I said I have Crystal, it's just the Virtual Console version, so I would still need a what's it called? It's not a physical cartridge. This is the only physical cartridge I have at the moment. Oh, there's these bird guys I forgot about. So I guess Rambetta can have a little bit of love. This is my turf. Get out of here. Jacob. Hey, my brother's friend. Okay, this These guys are right outside of Koga's gym. They're like 10 levels under him. Why? In fact, maybe even lower. Like, I'm pretty sure his highest Pokemon is 42. What's it called? And the highest gym trainer Pokemon was 38. So that's like a 12 level difference. What is the level? What is level scaling? Really? I have absolutely no idea. Not anymore. You know, you accidentally sequence break, sort of, and forgot to do Sabrina's gym till after doing the other gyms out to Viridian Gym because you were so focused on Lavender Tower and forgot about Team Rocket there. Yeah, that would do it. I usually end up beating Koga before doing any of the Saffron City stuff. Just on my own, not doing when not doing a Nuzlocke, and things can die. It's like, if I could fight Koga and use revives and stuff, I would be good to go right now. Like, seriously. Darn. But I am scared to death of, because I know that Koga has Pokemon that are level 40 and can use self-destruct. I always checked every grassy area for new Pokemon. Birdkeeper Welton would like to battle. Sent out Spearow. Of course, you had to beat Sabrina because you couldn't fight Giovanni without 7 badges. Yeah, they stop you at the gate. Literally, the only time I forgot Sabrina was the first time that I played this game. So all the other times I kind of made it a tradition to not to fight Sabrina until at least Koga's been beaten. I would with Blaine, but Blaine is way more powerful than both Sabrina and Koga combined. Also learned the hard way. I mean, at least it made the Psychic Gym a cakewalk every single time I did that. Back in the day. They ran out of dialogue to write for these guys. So they really got the short end of the stick right here in this corner. And you're like, well, got the self-scope, back to Lavender Town. Yep. And then all of a sudden that imposing thing with a level 30 boss at the end, nothing. Right? He just did a Peter Pan thing. How do you like my bird call? Ramiro. Someone named Ramiro would definitely have a bird mating call. Okay, he is actually on par with what should be happening at the moment. Why? And you're done, weirdest and most pointless, well, almost most pointless part of Spy Kids 2. Had to make some sort of a joke with that. They had to bug you, even though it hasn't been. It's a joke that definitely hasn't been relevant since 2000, whatever. Early 2000s. Who cares about kids' movies? Specifically live-action kids' movies. It's almost justifiable if it's a cartoon to watch a kids' movie because animation is really rare. Especially good animation in America, but live-action kids' movies are kind of schlocky. Back, you had to have some orange Jello parfait. That sounds nice. And I think I might have missed some people on the cycling route, if I'm not mistaken. Before I go back to, what's it called? Pretty much Blaine was a pain, though, because for one, you had Venusaur, and two, you were stupid enough in your old LeafGreen and used to overlevel Venusaur and the legendary birds for that. You're not kidding, you're that bad. Nah, it's fine. I usually did the same thing until I realized that having one good Pokemon and using the rest as fodder, that's not a good strategy. But you don't realize that until endgame, usually. So it's understandable. When you're new, at least. Get lost, kid, I'm bushed. Why would he be bushed? He's riding a motorcycle, but that's gas-powered. William. You're a weakling. How could someone get tired riding a motorcycle? Sorry about that mini rant right there. I don't know why I went on a tangent about that. However, thank goodness I missed a few people. Otherwise, I'd be going into just everything completely unprepared. Yeah, though you did catch a shiny Slowpoke on your way to catching Articuno. Wow, that's nice. Back in what's it called? My original playthrough of this game, I caught a shiny, what's it called? Golbat. It was green. And I'd consistently been catching a shiny Golbat after that for some reason. Like, what's it called? Diamond and Pearl, shiny Golbat. I mean, Diamond specifically. What's it called? X and Y, shiny Zubat, technically, but you know it's the same thing. But anyway, that led me to... What's it called thing? The over-leveling the Golbat and trying to get it to evolve into a Crobat until I realized that apparently you can't have a Crobat in this game until you've beaten it. It physically won't let you evolve Golbat into a Crobat, and it even teases you about it. It says, huh? Golbat is evolving when friendship gets high enough, and then it just stops in the middle and it just has a question mark. It's because you don't have the national dex at this point, so it doesn't glitch the game. I found out years later, I was like, what's wrong with this Golbat? Until the internet, basically. You're having no luck so far for your hunt for Trickster Sableye, so hopefully this Jello Parfait will keep you focused, hopefully. You thought it was normal until you saw the sparkles. Yeah, that's not dumb. I didn't even know what a shiny Pokemon was until, like, what's it called? Like, I didn't know that they had better stats and better everything. I was like, oh, this one's a different color for some reason. Until the internet. Because they don't even mention shiny Pokemon in this game. Specifically. So Why? Okay, I'll accept it. It's pretty. I guess. That was my thought process back in the day. Is it, but why won't it evolve? I really need to teach Bruce a non-fighting move. First ever shiny you caught was a Gloom in your bro's Diamond version game. First, for me, was Golbat. Name is Jalapeno because it was green colored. I am just abusing high jump kick. Shinies have better stats, that's the first you've heard. Yeah, in the earlier gens, they were the only ones that could have IVs. I mean, not IVs, what's it called? EVs. No, wait, IVs. It's, the one that you get just... Oh yeah, it's IVs. The EVs is earned value, it's not initial value. Are you satisfied? But, like, in original Fire... what's it called? Red and Blue. And in, Yellow and Gold and Silver and Crystal, you know, those ones, they're the only ones that could have EVs. Every other Pokemon that was, what's it called? Just regular could not have an EV. Furthermore, still in the later gens, they have better EVs than regular Pokemon, even still. So they are stronger. Like, guaranteed. Unless you breed a perfect IV Pokemon. She looks so plump like a jalapeno clever wearing a flat flower hat. You thought it was cute. Sounds cute. I wonder, how many did I skip on this route? That's the question. Bruce is gonna have his time to shine in Silph-Co, I think. Because a lot of the Team Rocket members in there have Raticates, I remember. So I'll be using him pretty soon. But for right now, he's kind of just on the sidelines. Good thing you use that shiny Lorantis in your Ultra Sun team. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you know what thing that I didn't think to do? Shiny hunting the... What's it called? Unless they're shiny locked, I have absolutely no idea, but shiny locking the giant Pokemon that what's his name? Samson gives you. Like, I just thought of that. Like, is that possible? Because having a giant shiny Pokemon would be amazing. That just never occurred to me. For some reason. Until now. Second shiny you got was recent. Shiny Love Disc named Goldie, who you caught fishing in Kalale Bay. Second shiny I ever caught, I remember it. It was a Golden Furo. You don't know if they're shiny locked, so maybe. I'll have to check it out. If that is the case, that would be fantastic. Try to obtain shiny totem Pokemon. Yes! Hopefully they aren't shiny locked, but if they are, that would be a little bit disappointing. But if they aren't, I'm gonna try it. I still haven't gotten the last one. So getting a shiny Rabombi would be... giant, beautiful butterfly thing. Shoot. Goalie's capture occurred in your regular Sun game. I also caught a shiny Luvdisc there, but... the shiny Pokemon that I captured in Pokemon Sun specifically, I actually hunted for, instead of just randomly finding them. Pokemon Ultra Sun, though, I randomly found a shiny Inkay in the wild, just when I started the game. I went to the professor, and then immediately as I walked out of the grass, you know, like in the beginning of the game, shiny Inkay, it was weird. My starter is gone. What was my starter? Ivysaur, because of my, what's it called, trainer ID. And that happened a long time ago. Unfortunately. But I've been able to keep every weird Pokemon I've gotten so far, though. Like, I got Morpheus. And, what's it called? Rambetta, I got her in the Safari Zone, so that's kind of a unique thing in the Nuzlocke. And this is the Magikarp that you buy at the beginning, near the beginning of the game, right outside of Mount Moon. That's how long I've had this for, like, ever since level 5. Rip Ivysaur, yep. Poor Jeb, we knew him. 'Twas a fellow of stout courage, yes. He was the true hero. Be a rebel. That's it. Cool. Yeah, I've been able to keep some obscure ones alive, like I still have a Beedrill. Cue Ball Corey. Primate. Is it my Beedrill has become a bit of a meme. I gave him all the best attacks in the game. As well. I over-leveled him, so I've been focusing on what's it called? Just getting everyone else caught up. And he's not going to be much use in the gyms. But I probably should take him back out for Team Rocket just so he doesn't fall behind. At the same time. But Beedrill is surprisingly amazing. Like, I taught it Brick Break and Giga Drain and Twin Needle and what's it, Hyper Beam. So it is very hard to kill a meme, and he has almost become one. Ooh, level damage. Not gonna do much, but it's still interesting. Ooh, perfectly 100. You don't see that very often. Corey in the house, best anime. Had to say it. Since we're on the subject of memes. But right now is a particularly dangerous time for having a Beedrill. I leveled up my Pokemon, but it won't evolve. Why? This guy's gonna have a Machoke. I just know it. Zeke! Spelled the weirdest way possible. I actually ran into this guy with when I was having problems evolving that shiny Crobat. I was like, you too? I'm not kidding. Okay, another Sableye. Gonna keep your toes crossed. Very good. It's bad luck to keep your fingers crossed. So cross your toes. Et tu, Brute. Though. Little brother. did he just do a stereotypical French laugh after quoting Caesar? At least I know where the quote is from! Little brother. Yes, but you... thought of it as French and not Roman.
No, I know. I just walk away and run.
That Bulbasaur will electrify. Oh no. Not going to.
So Caesar is Rome.
Rome? Julius Caesar? Yes.
So what was...
You too, Brutus. Okay. Doing a Nuzlocke. You ever heard of one of those? Yes, essentially. Haven't I explained this to you before? Like when I made you the rival? You didn't care enough to remember, okay? What are you talking about? Okay, whatever. Nicholas! Speaking of memes... This guy's named after my Beedrill, who's named after Nicolas Cage. It's gotten so meta. Almost wish I had Beedrill on me at this point. Ground it up. Let me ground it out. Got my Voltorb at the abandoned power plant. Have I been there? I don't remember if I have. I'm gonna have to check that. Dang it, it has Keen Eye. Gonna have to reset. You'll get it eventually. Raoul. I pronounced that right. That's the only joke I got for that. Unfortunately. Even though I almost said Raoul. Raoul. My tiny bit of Southern almost showed through, but I fought against it, and it ended up turning it out right. I'm happy with that. Okay, Primate I'm kind of really scared about. They are glass cannons. And I've seen so many use rock-type moves because of, what's it called? My original playthrough, I gave, what's it called? Mankey rock throw. As soon as I got out of Brock's gym. I was like, I'll just teach this to whatever Pokemon can learn it every single time I got a TM back in the day. And that kind of backfired. Like, because I didn't even know about Stab, because no internet. You can find good stuff lying around the cycling road. It's good money. Yeah, I could run around with the item finder, but I think I already did that. I don't remember. But did I avoid everyone on this route? I'm mighty proud of my bod, kiddo, come on. He's thick. Isaiah. Did you seriously just go and look that up? Didn't feel like it. But why did you have to come back in and explain it? Okay, whatever. Came off as culturally insensitive if you hadn't. As if you want to do that.
Yeah, no.
You've been, like, so far, during these streams specifically even, you've been the most culturally insensitive person.
And one time, not once, I clarified.
You yelling that you hate Canada, even though you're from it.
No, we never said that. That was on the video.
I'm saying you.
There you have no proof of that.
Yes, I do.
No.
You said it multiple times, not just that one time.
You deleted the video because you lost so hard.
No.
Yes.
No, I did not.
And I never said that. Find the proof. I want to see it run back time.
And what about you comparing everything to Nazis and Hitler? That is not fictitious. So you bring up World War II a lot. And we definitely have proof of that. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Pokemon. Our conversations, they get weird. You headed to Fuchsia's? No, heading away from it. I might actually be strong enough to take on the gym, though, Virgil. Ooh, Devil May Cry. I like those games. Kind of. Also, speaking about Roman things, Virgil, the guy that wrote the Iliad. Why not? I mean, not the Iliad, what's it called? I think it was the Odyssey. It was one of those. I forgot which. Like, I confuse Homer and Virgil a lot. I don't know why. They're both early poets that... And I know one took inspiration from the other. Another weird thing that I keep getting messed up is, what's it called? Strangely enough, Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson. Speaking of historical figures that I mess up all the time. I mean, they also have similarities. They were both founding fathers. They both liaisons. Stuff like that, but one of them was president. I really should know the difference. Is it... History class, I would get it. Always get a... what's it called? Like an A or a B minus. Like, I would never get A plus on history. Because if someone did something similar to something, Homer wrote the Odyssey, then the Iliad. If someone did something similar to someone, and at a certain time period, I confuse them sometimes. I think Virgil was a character in Dante's Inferno. No, Virgil was also a writer. I know that. He was a poet as well. Like, specifically Roman. And Homer was Greek. And they both had similar styles, too. Like, they wrote about things, like, pridefulness of their, where they came from, and them being, what's it called? Writing because the gods said so, and saying the gods were the reason for the heroes and their stories being all good. Like, glory to the gods. Stuff like that. We're bikers, we rule the roads, man. But Virgil definitely was an actual person, not just a character. Billy. speaking of old things, for some reason I just thought of Billy the Goat from Spyro. I have absolutely no idea why. But that's actually related to Twitch. Is that when I am able to get an emote... I've thought long and hard about this, but I definitely want a Billy the Goat emote. Like... Back in the day, Spyro was like one of my favorite games. Specifically Enter the Dragon. And I think it was Billy's idea as an emote. That would come up a lot in my streams. And you can only have one when you become a, what's it called? Affiliate. Rather than multiple when you're a partner. And so that's why I've been thinking about that a lot. Even though I haven't streamed Spyro on this channel. Smoked. Struggling journeys to be had through impossible roads. Yeah, pretty much. I need a little exercise. Jamal. Another one I don't have a joke about. Just another uncommon name. Virgil wrote about a little trip through hell and back, you think. Homer wrote about Odysseus' harrowing journey back home to Ichthia. I'm pretty sure he wrote the Iliad. What's his name? Virgil. Is it there was someone else that wrote, what's it called? Dante's Inferno. In fact, I think actually Dante's Inferno was a pseudo-biography. I'm pretty sure that was written by a guy named Dante. In his own quote-unquote personal experience with hell. And it's multiple circles and stuff like that. But Dante, I mean, and Homer, they wrote about, what's it called? They wrote about heroes, they didn't write about themselves. Like, people that supposedly existed long before their time. I am just swap leveling real quick. Because why not? So, get an Intimidate, it'll be fine. But 1 second. What's it called? Homer wrote the Iliad, which covered the Battle of Troy. It was a prequel to the Odyssey. Then what did Dante write? Oh, the Aeneid! I remember. Dante wrote the Aeneid. Sorry. I got a little bit confused. The Iliad was... what's it called? You remember... from 7th grade literature class. But yes, I finally remembered it was the Aeneid that Dante wrote. I was thinking Iliad because what's it called? Similar names and also kind of similar subject material. But the Aeneid had a little bit of the Trojan War in it, I remember, but from a different perspective. Like, from a Roman perspective. Sorry, I was brain farting. again, similar things in history. Similar in material, and this time similar in name as well. Jamal. But look that up. It was the Aeneid. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a lesser-known historical work. But Virgil did write that. Aeneid. Whatever. However you pronounce that. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people remember that one. That one's a little bit obscure. So is Virgil. For some reason. Like, but Homer was the important one, really. Virgil just kind of came after. Why are all these not dead things in Rip Leroy? I need to rectify this real quick and close on a different box. It's like, well, might as well show this off now. For the ones that are, what's it called? You can never get them ever again. I put them in special boxes, like special honor for the unique Pokemon. But I'm never gonna take them out the entire thing. Like, that is within the Nuzlocke rules. You either put it in a box and never use it again, or you toss them out. Speaking of memes, there's a dank one right there. But Beedrill's finally relevant again. Wisp is kind of over-leveled, I'll put him away. For now. Like, but I will be back for him. But for right now, it's just, what's it called? I'm finally going to start my assault on Silph-Co. Or, rather, the rocket-controlled version. I'm gonna go straight to the top, because I know that there's a ton of... I mean, there's a guy with a ton of Rattata up here. Oh no, who died this time? No one! They just ended up in the wrong box. They ended up in an honor box. Halt, do you have an appointment with my boss? I'm specifically going to hunt down each and every one of the Rocket members and fight them just to level up on them. But this guy's got a ton of Rattata. Or Rattata. If you go by the anime's pronunciation. But I've heard a lot of people on the internet just keep saying Rattata. So I guess either is correct at this point. That would be bad. Even though it's just a Zubat, that would be bad for pretty much anything. Oh yeah, time to take some action. Yes, indeed. So I might not be finishing Silph-Co tonight, but I'm definitely going to be hunting down each and every one of the Rocket members for the levels. I might end the stream by going up against Koga. Like, after clearing this place out, almost. It's like, I'll leave Blue and, what's his name? And Giovanni for next time, but all the other Rocket members, I'm gonna grind off of them so I can actually stand a chance against Koga, maybe. Especially Rambetta, because she's my only ground-type Pokemon. It's the only thing that resists poison here. And hopefully she'll learn a ground-type move by the time that I get to Koga, even though that will only be useful on, like, one of his Pokemon because of Levitate. Lots of words. Massacre. Basically. Actually, your answer. Actually, I'm here for an appointment with my foot up your ass, bend over. Lewd. Definitely scary enough and Japanese enough, though. At the very least. So I'd say 8 out of 10. God, demolished. This guy is here to guard a dead end. He serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever. Everyone else is guarding something important. Watch your step, my boss likes his Pokemon tough. Like, seriously, there's just a Zinc here, in a dead end. And you can see the boss from here. But I'm not going to be fighting Blue. Tonight, definitely no. He's way stronger than everything I've got. I'm going to give this to Bruce since he's been taking a lot of hits. Like, I know I should be saving those, but I can buy them at any time. Special attack is horrible, special defense, I just helped it out a little bit. Although he's a special defense tank somehow? I didn't know that. But I should definitely find him some iron. And some HP up, definitely. Implying that you'd kick their butt so hard that they'd be tasting your shoe for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nice. I think I'm gonna go to the bottom and work my way up. But that guy was just an easy appetizer, if you will. Hey kid, what do you want her in here for? And trying to level up. That's literally it. Ooh, that might actually be bad for Nick. What do I got? Rambetta again. But I'm gonna be grinding Nick and Rambetta here. Specifically, so that's fine. Probably should use that full restore here. Or not. Never mind. Not gonna waste it. Not yet. Yeah, Yuki could use some more levels. The guys with leftovers are definitely going to help out a lot in Koga's gym. I mean, I suppose I could give leftovers to someone else, but it only makes sense to put them on Yuki and Morpheus. They're the only ones that don't really have a weakness to anything in Koga's gym. Or at least that Koga would use. goodness, this guy has a lot of Zubat. I mean, I guess I could, what's it called? Since I'm gonna be using Rambetta, I might want to switch Yuki's leftovers to her when I'm going into Koga's. That might be smart. Like, even though she doesn't have any ground moves yet, hopefully she will by the time that I go there. But, what's it called? If not, she'll have that. Although, what does she have on now? Because I just look, she has something. And I forgot what. Quick Claw. That would probably be better on, what's his name? Wisp, when I put him back in. And Nick also would be pretty good for Koga. Since he's poison, he would resist. But he would be just a good backup, really. Because he doesn't have any moves except for Hyper Beam, and that's kind of dangerous. Like, that would be effective against the poison type. But at least he would be able to tank hits from a poison type. Just in case he needs to in the very end. Silphco will be associated with Team Rocket. This is off limits, go home. I think this is the way to blue. Like, I know it's extremely obvious. Jerry. Damn it, Jerry. Why are you working for Team Rocket? They are a bunch of no good. Whatever. It's Jerry. This is the only thing that I did about that Rick impression was the fake burp. I didn't even try. But you get the point. Oh my goodness. Please no, please no, please no. Ah, Nick. Oh. We had him for so long. Well, good things always have to come to an end eventually. Unfortunately. Darn it! You're good. Apparently, no, I'm not. Damn it, Jerry! Like, seriously. That's actually... he deserved that. Well. There's only one way to do this one. A moment, if you will, of silence, and then this will, and then things will happen. 1 second. There's only one thing that I can do to this. Okay. I didn't have this prepared or anything because it's not like I intended this to happen. But I know what's perfect for this. It's the thing. Okay, hopefully this will work. 1 second. Just turn that down a little bit. There we go. Can you hear it? That's not coming in through good. Okay. That didn't work. 1 second. I know this is taking a long time, but this has to be done. Might edit this down later. You are so dead, Jerry. Dead man. Yep, indeed. And you hear my phone come back on. I have to get out my phone for this. Because it wouldn't play on the computer for some reason. So it's going to be bad quality. Well, that might make it even better. Notifications off. There we go. Didn't come through that well, but you get the point. Rip Nick. Sorry about that. I profusely apologize for all that setup. But now that that's over with, okay. We're gonna have to keep going. Oh my lord, that's depressing. They all have to go out the way that they, the way that's related to their character. It just has to be. I mean, that's just the way that it has to be. Unfortunately. Now you see why I named him Nick in the first place. Yep, just in case of that. Thought I'd named him after Nick Fury. Nope. I tried to make it not that obvious, even though I blatantly said it once during the stream. Like, it was Nicolas Cage, not Nick Fury. I went full meme on that one. I gave him so many good TMs! I mean, oh. Okay, whatever. There's work to be done. Team Rocket's gonna get it twice as hard this time. I mean, now. Nope, that wasn't the way. You're causing us problems. It's one of the earlier floors that, what's his name, Blue is on. And subsequently, Giovanni. Scientist Parker. Peter Parker. Nothing else to compare him to. Yep, those were words. Sure. I'm a little bit distraught. Something... self-destruct happened. And that's not going to be the last one of those. That's why I'm so afraid of Koga at the moment. So we just got a little bit of a taste of what we'll be facing. In the near future, that's... wasn't even an evolved Voltorb, and yet it took a fully evolved Pokemon out in one hit because self-destruct is crazy strong. That's why I've been so tentative, if you will. Mind Reader? Nah. Toward, what's the called thing? Fighting Koga specifically. Oh no, not another one! Rampetta's the only one that I think can possibly take one of these. She's the only one that resists. If he self-destructs... if any Pokemon self-destructs, it's pretty much game over for whatever Pokemon that's out. This is the literal worst part of the Nuzlocke because of how many of these guys there are. Like, I've been waiting... Huh? I lost. I've been waiting until... what's it called? Something bad with Sonic Boom. I mean, not Sonic Boom, Self-Destruct happened. Again, I was being a little bit vague on that purposefully, but it's so that I could explain it in this late game. Because that's when it's important. That is the move that I fear the most in this Nuzlocke. Like, thank goodness they can't learn Explosion in this game, because that would be a one-hit kill even if, what's it called, my Pokemon did resist it. Because that's, instead of 120 power, that is, what's it called? 200 and 10 or something ridiculous like that. My goodness. But at the end of this, I might have to edit in a, what's it called? Not the bees properly. And edit out how long it took for me to do that, because it was crackly. It lagged. You gotta show the proper respect. Anyway. What do I got next? No kids allowed in here. Perfect place to grind, I said. I mean, grind. It says a lot of things. However, and they turn out to be horrible sometimes, like horribly wrong, and lead to horrible consequences. just how it's been lately. I'm sorry for the commentary slowing down. Once again, I apologize. Like, when something dies in this game, it's a major hit. Like, surprisingly, it has gotten a little bit easier dealing with the deaths. But it never gets completely, like, bearable, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna get Morpheus to 36, why not? Quit messing with this kid. No! You killed my bee. And specifically the one that revealed his name killed my bee. He was brazen about it. Looking at you, Jerry, even though you're not on this floor. I mean, he's not on this floor. At least I randomly decided to pick Morpheus for this battle. I knew I would have needed my tank eventually sometime at this point, but I didn't know when. But the time is now. Certainly. Thank goodness I didn't give Nick anything to hold. Like, because another thing in a Nuzlocke is... what's it called? When something dies, you have to bury them as is. You cannot alter anything about them. So if you lose an important item, you also lose that. I mean, if they were holding an important item, you also lose that. Which is why I've only put my leftovers on my strongest Pokémon. If that makes sense. I mean, of course it does, but... Does this guy have it? Nope, I worked myself for what am I to do? I forgot what the self-scope is. Have I already been the 4-3? Oh, wait a minute. That just led backwards. Okay, never mind. We studied Pokemon technology on this floor. Where's the guy that's gonna get shipped off to Russia? Bew. Nope, it's not him. But there's one guy that mentions... what's it called? Skeety or something like that. Which is weird. Because apparently Russia is canon in Pokemon. From that one random line of dialogue that one of these guys has. Trying to think of happier things. To get back to the way I was at the beginning of this and talking. A little help with that would be nice. I guess. I should ask. I'm just gonna use Morpheus against all the poison types, and that will get him his extra level that I want for him. But I might be being a bit overly cautious about Coca, because Morpheus does have immunity. And his special defense is insane. And regular defense. So I might be able to beat Koga with him. But I'm definitely going to have both, what are their names? Rebecca and Morpheus at least at like 36. Before I go in. Let's cut up with Pidgeotto at the very least. And as I said, it's not fun without a little bit of risk. Like, it defeats the point of the Nuzlocke. Dang it, blast it. I heard there was a kid wandering around. So if I can get into their stores, that would be good as well. You know? Because they're, what's it called? They have a lot of good things stored here, and they're mostly stat buff items. Like, if I can get my hand on the card key and get my hands on some of that, then this will be a lot way better. Oh, Glare finally worked. Okay, this is looking bad. I might need to take Morpheus out after this. Nah, I'm good. Arbok doesn't have anything that Screech would really help it with. Like, it only has poison moves and dark moves. To a point. Like, at least offensively, and those both go off of special. So Screech does absolutely nothing in Arbok's hands, really. Like, Arbok is a status Pokemon, it's for setup. So I'm not too afraid of Screech, especially if it's the only person's Pokemon. I mean, person's only Pokemon. Boom. I actually do have a Paralyze heal on me. So I don't need to get medicated or anything at the moment. Would it be better if I found the card key? If Pokemon have weak points, I can nail them. I don't doubt that. Ed. It's the least creative name in this entire game, Ed. Just Ed. I'm gonna go for Brick Break. I've overused High Jump Kick. I'm a bit afraid. Especially if Voltorb's here, apparently, because they have self-destruct. Okay, Magneton would be fine. Magneton is surprisingly not very worrying, even though... Why did that do a ton of damage all of a sudden? Is recoil how effective it would be against the enemy? Is that what it goes off of? Hugo. Just Hugo. So you can guile me all he wants. I'm putting him to sleep. Okay, Sonic Boom can only do 20 and he's going to go for that. Because that's his only good move. But hopefully he'll stay asleep there. Good. Okay, good. Wasn't going to fight him with Hugo. That would have been suicide. But I definitely did not want to risk Bruce going down. Okay, now we're in beta. There we go. Feel a lot safer now having everyone's been hurt out of battle. You know what would have made this Nuzlocke suck? If I'd put a stipulation on myself that I'd have to do it with set Pokemon. That's the only thing that could have made it worse. You know what I mean? Like, not being able to switch out Pokemon. That would pretty much have crippled me at this point. That I wouldn't have survived to this far. Just because of the hand that I've been dealt with this Nuzlocke. But I'm gonna go buy some antidotes. This is a bit ridiculous. Like, how many poison-type Pokemon are up here? It's weird that I haven't really had a need for antidote, though, until now. Like, I fought so many poison types, and I've used so many poison moves, but I guess it did have, what's his name, Morpheus, eat most of those. So yeah, there's that. I suppose. Is the chat dead? Like, I haven't seen it move in a while. And I haven't seen the viewers fluctuate either. Yeah, that would be really terrible. Okay, never mind. Why haven't I bought antidotes? It's because I've just been going back and forth between Pokemon centers. And Morpheus is immune to poison, and I was grinding him that entire time at the beginning of the stream. That's why. I'm being kind of frugal, because I'm going to need to blow all my money at the end of this to make sure that I win. Like, I have to play this smart. I know I can grind for more money with the VS Seeker. Always have antidotes on hand. Yeah, I know. But I was always really close to what's it called, Pokemon Center at the beginning of this. That's why I wasn't caring until now. But now a reason has come up. This is a very big skyscraper. And now it's relevant. Okay. I forgot what floor this thing was on. Torment. Yeah, that's okay. Intruder spotted. I'm just looking for the what's it called. I forgot where the card key is. This is the only real dungeon I haven't memorized in this game. For some reason. Probably because it's one of the longest. And I make it a point to go through the entire thing a bunch of times anyway because of all the good items. That's probably why I haven't memorized it yet. Like, even after all these years. You know, I thought this would be a good grinding spot, but they don't really have that many. Is that when a Zubat comes up, it's not going to give a lot of experience points. That's why I'm kind of disappointed when I'm fighting the ones with the Zubats. So, like, please... I'm hoping please have a Golbat, but I know that they're not at the point where they'll all have Golbats. It's kind of disappointing. Okay. Who are you? I don't know. You know what? Like, I've gotten to what's it called thing. Like, I'm running out of things to say. Like, I'm emotionally distraught at the moment, just a little bit. I'm gonna do something stupid. Or genius. Alrighty, here we go. I guess actually Yuki should have it. For this fight. Self-destruct is a normal type move. So it's physical in this gen. So having him go first and intimidate and stuff like that, and weaken his Pokemon, that would be good. Okay, here we go. This is probably gonna suck. But the events have led to this decision. I live or die by it. One second. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? Apparently I'm going to have to fight this guy first. This might be the difference between life and death anyway. Sorry for scolding me, but you never know when you need an antidote on hand. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, bad. There we go. Why was he gonna use Headbutt on a Rhyhorn? Okay, whatever. Never mind. Just going through this Sean guy, and fighting Koga. Oh, thank goodness, paralysis. Whew. Okay, on second thought, I'm leading with, what's his name? Morpheus. Your answer, actually, believe it or not, is you're a distant descendant of Ralph Waldo Emerson as a many great-great-grandniece. That's interesting. I guess. Wahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me. That very good idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders your foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon. The tradition lives on. We're taking out Tim Rocket. Technically, this guy counts. Grass is effective against poison, if you recall. Nope, grass is actually weak against poison. It's the exact opposite. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, no going back on this one. Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to heal, since my next move will definitely kill. Never been more stressed out at this gym. But it's been forever since I've done one of these, I've gotta do it now. I've gotta make sure it happens. Okay, muck. That's a Rembetta thing. It's gonna have poison type moves. Out the butt. There we go. Muck, I was kind of afraid of, because this, I believe this Muck has acid armor, so this is going to be a war of attrition. But thank goodness I got full Rock Blast. Muck is an easy target. And it just shrunk itself, so never mind. Oh my lord. Koga. Hopefully this will slow down. Yep, it will. Okay, good. This isn't even the strongest his Pokemon are. Like, it's gonna get worse from here on. Oh, thank goodness, critical hit. There we go. Bit of a shame that it didn't, what's it called? Okay, Morpheus next. Okay. If I remember correctly, it's either going to be a Venomoth or a... what's it called? Ha! Immune. Or Wheezing. Either way, this is going to suck. Everything else has just been fodder, even though it was the hard as balls. Yep, it's Wheezing. Oh my lord. Been saving Rembetta for this. Holy, oh my lord. Okay, gonna go for Rock Tomb first. This thing's gonna be way faster than all my Pokemon. I need to bring its stats down. Doesn't matter. This is gonna keep spamming Smokescreen, then I'm gonna switch out Rembetta as soon as one of these Rock Tombs hit. There we go. Now slow down, okay? I'm gonna weaken his strength with Yuki now, while I get back all those stats that I just lost myself. There, if he uses self-destruct, no one's gonna die. Hopefully. Okay, back to Rembetta. Well, he got my stats down again, but at least it's not as bad as 3 smoke screens. Okay, I got this in the bag now. Hopefully. said that 3 times, I need to stop. Just getting as many attacks in as possible and then switching out. And trying to weaken him as much as possible. Slow and Steady's gonna win this race. Okay, that's 2 intimidates, 2 tiers down on his attack. And Yuki's poisoned. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Not gonna be using Yuki anymore. He did his job. There we go. Now Rambetta's in with absolutely no status effects. I was reasonably afraid of this, though. This would have sucked if I'd done this at the beginning of the stream. Okay, I'm gonna need to cure that. Although he might be using a super potion at this point, or it... What's it called? Like, I know he's either going to use a super potion or self-destruct at this moment. He's in a do-or-die moment. Hyper potion, okay, good. We've come to the restart, but at least we're on equal footing. And he wasn't able to recover his stats from that, is the main thing. Hyper potion. Yes, he is the 3rd to the last boss of this game. Or at least a gym leader. Why hasn't he been using Toxic more? Okay, good. The stat down. But the slow and insidious killer, I'm not going to fall for that. I'm just going to keep using potions. I mean, antidotes. No, you were answering me. Oh, okay. It's fine. I'm just really focused right now. This is a war of attrition. And I'm running out of PP. On my Pokemon that's good for this. He had so many coughings that teaching Rambetta a ground-type move would have been folly. They all have Levitate. Gonna run out of those eventually. Ugh. Why is he so impossible to hit? Any PP stuff? Yes, I do, but I've got more Pokemon. I think Morpheus is his time. Experience is going to be split 3 ways, but I need to get through this. Unless switching out isn't making the accuracy go back up. And that would be a problem. Okay, I got sleep on him. He's done. He used up his full heal, he used up his Hyper Potion. And hopefully this will prevent him from using self-destruct. Yeah, Smokescreen is lowering his accuracy, but the switching out should fix that. There we go. That's a good damage. Thank goodness. And Morpheus can just heal as he's asleep. Oh, they're on equal speed now because of all the stat debuffs. Oh, good. Yes! Oh! And I lost no one, thank goodness. Twister. Ooh, a dragon move? Okay, it's better than Tackle. Ooh, yes indeed. You've proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises, oh thank goodness. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Take this too. Toxic. It's a secret technique dating back to some 400 years. Okay, now I need to get back and make sure that Yuki doesn't die. Can't end the stream yet! How much health do they have left? Okay, everyone's poisoned. Like, there's two of them. He managed to poison 2. Heck yeah, Twister, congrats. Thank you. Tonight has been great and horrible all at the same time. Antidote. Yeah, I know. But I'm right here. It's good. Actually, now that I think about it, there's one thing I gotta end it on. I need to have some coinage. Whoops, 1 second. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, they have a ton of health. I wasn't entirely worried. It was a bit concerning, but not too much. If that makes sense. But we've gotten out of the thick of it. Now we can relax with some gambling. Okay, which one's broken? Out of order. Yep, this one. Taking down Giovanni. That will be next time. Right now I'm just ending on gambling. You know, as I do. It's become a kind of a tradition at this point. I'm gonna try to get at least one jackpot before I go to bed. Gambling, really? Yes! I've been ending it on this every single other time. And I just got through that with no deaths. I feel lucky. Despite not having that much luck. The only luck I've been having is not losing money right now. Who knows? Maybe I'll get enough to save for a Dratini or a Vulpix. I want a Dratini. I missed out on my chance in the Safari Zone, so that's what I'm getting. An argument could be made for Porygon, but that's way too much gambling. The only one that's kind of logical by endgame is, what's it called, Dratini. Porygon would take hours. Ah, so close! I usually am very good at this, but what's it called, the second delay from everything, as I've explained before. It kind of messes up the timing with the 7s. There we go. That happened rather early. Maybe I should go for one more. Ah, so close. I mean, theoretically, I could get a Pinsir. That's a mono bug type, and that would be great against Psychic Pokemon. But then I wouldn't be able to get Dratini for the rest of the game. And I really want a Dragon type. There we go. What luck! Well, actually, the broken machine is actually making it easier, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna check in comparison to see if it's worth it. Dratini, yeah, that's pretty close. It'd only take a few more good rounds of gambling. Oops, broken. One next to it I'm supposed to be playing. But you see how easy this one is, right? It has multiple 7s on it. That's the thing. That's why it's so easy to get them. Ah! Why not aim for Pinsir afterwards? Because I can only get one technically under the rules of the Nuzlocke, and that's kind of stretching it. As is. Because it's an event Pokemon, technically. And you can only get one of those from an area where you can get them. So that gambling wouldn't be would be nerfed by a Nuzlocke. It's in the fine print. But still usable. Ah! So the last one is slower than all the other ones. They all have each of their quirks. What's it called? The thing on the lucky one. You almost always get a 7 on the first wheel, the second wheel has 2 7s on it, and the third wheel goes slower. That's the things about it. Sorry you had to step away for the restroom. It's okay. I'm almost done anyway. Like, if I go below 300, I'm going to stop. Since at least it evens it out. Last one. Okay, never mind. Still going until my luck runs out. You gotta push it as much as you can. Especially when you don't have anything to lose. If you can step away before the sunken cost fallacy it becomes a factor. You know what I mean? Also, you have good news. The person who you were going to help get the prankster ability stabilized managed to get one for themselves after all. Oh, that's nice. Ah! Staryu's 1 under the 7 on that wheel. So that's especially frustrating. I may be able to get Dratini tonight. As I said, I was going to stop on it whenever I go below 100. Well, 100's place, rather. Unless I get this close, I mean... How much was it? 4,600? I'm just casually talking over one of the luckiest times at the slots ever in Pokemon. I think I'm just gonna go for it. We're getting Dratini. Looks like it. This is the kind of gambling luck that you get from having bad luck for the rest of the game. Honestly. I'd probably do good if I went to Vegas. At the very least, I'm very good at telling if there's something wrong with a machine, and exactly what's wrong with it. So I'd also have to get lucky in that regard. Anyway, congratulations. Thank you. You wish you'd get Vulpix from Kanto. Well, I might be getting one of those. I'm either going to get a Grimer or, what's it called? Vulpix in the... what's it called? Pokemon Mansion. Ah! Rocket. Are you kidding me? We're on the last one! Now the sunken cost fallacy is starting to sink in. But you know what? I am close. If this doesn't work out, I could just do a little something something with all the money I've been saving. You know, that something something that I did way back in the day to get a Porygon because I didn't have the patience to do all this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna buy some mints. There we go. I promised Dratini in the very end, and I'm gonna fulfill it. There we go. It's a girl. Deku, do you want it named after you? Or should I just name it something else? I mean, I haven't, what's it called? Really been thinking of any name in particular for this, since I was thinking of getting it way later. Or if Roz has a suggestion. Just whatever. Waiting. Okay, I'm kind of... I'm gonna come up with something if I don't... What's it called? Saphira, like from the Aragon series. Ooh, I like it. Okay. That kind of fits, too. Whoops. Not all uppercase. I mean, uppercase. That'd be good. H-I-R-A. There we go. Phil, we see, place in box 1. Nope. Rectifying that. She needs to be trained up. Now that we have a dragon Pokemon, we can pretty much break this game. Or at least have a way better chance of winning than we had before. Dragon. $24, that's an odd number. Well, it's not an odd number, but you know what I mean. But why 24? 24. Okay. Never mind, I take it back. 24 is the perfect number. Hugo. Grass Pokemon and Poison, that's got a lot of weaknesses. It's not going to be useful from here on. But anyway, that's how we're going to end it. Oh, so close to getting a 50 for the experience share. Oh, so close. Anyway, good night.